Hi, this reading is for all Leos for the month of February 2015. I do a 5-card spread, one for the overall energy, and other cards placed out for a week-by-week basis. You don't have to take it by a week-by-week basis. It could be just overall energies or events you might feel throughout the month. I also place out an extra card in each position just to give me a little more information about what's either blocking you or what's going to help you. So, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You'll have to excuse my voice. I got a little bit of a cold. I've been battling it for a few days now. So, for your first card, your overall energy is the Queen of Wands. So you guys showed up in your own video this month. This is a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries female. It doesn't have to be female. It could, if you're a male, you could just be a little more compassionate this month. Compassion in the sense of like a female compassion. Or it could be a female in your life, perhaps. For you Leos, if you're a female, this is you. You guys are feeling, actually your reading shows that you're working really hard. You're overcoming some stuff. You've made it through difficulties. And you've done it with, because the red right here, you've done it with passion in your heart. It involves your heart. So for the Queen of Wands, she's a warm, cheerful woman. She's always very busy. She's the go type. She likes to be on the move. And you guys seem like you're really busy right here. Some of you may be taking a trip even. So I feel like you guys are in your element this month. You're feeling passionate. So majority of anything you do this month it's going to involve passion or come from your heart. You're going to be very loving and encouraging towards other people. Helpful even. Maybe some of you are even going to lend your strength to others in need. I get the feeling that some of you may be doing that. You may have a friend that's a little down and you're going to be lifting them up because the Queen of Wands is passionate. So it doesn't matter if you're a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. This Queen encourages people and gives them hope and optimism. So some of you may be doing that for others. Some of you may be pretty optimistic yourselves right this month. The card that we have crossing that is the Five of Swords. And I like to call it the damn right card. It's, if you see the guy in the background, he has his flag up and he's given up. And this guy's standing this foot on the rock, holding all of these swords, which represent lessons. And he has another sword upright, and he's like saying victory, you know, like damn right, you better give up. If you see, if some of you had dark times, or you're feeling a little down and gloomy before because you see these guys face down, you see the sun's broken through, so clearer times ahead. That again, the optimism is come through. You also see the bird symbolizes a message. So perhaps some of you are going to be getting a message. I always say pay attention to feathers, like a feather being on the ground, and it's a sign that you're on the right path. Or if you ask for a sign and you see a feather, you'd be surprised. You'll see a feather, and if you ask for another sign, and the next day you may find another feather. So test it out, see how that goes. I really feel like with these two cards being your overall energy, you've overcome a lot, whether that's inner battles or struggles with others. You've done some shadow work on yourselves right here. And you've done a great job, so pat yourselves on the back. Congratulations. I don't feel any negativity with this card. This card can come up maybe perhaps for some of you, but I really don't feel like it. It can come up as deceit, like somebody's deceiving you. Hidden agenda, unfair dealings. Like I said, I really don't get that feeling with this card. And if that is happening with the Queen of Wands here, you're not even going to care or give it the time of day. Kill them with kindness if anybody's doing that. It's not your problem, it's theirs. Misery loves company, and if you're not their company, don't even acknowledge it. Sometimes adults can act like children and act out for attention. So, with the Eight of Swords, I mean, if it is bugging you, though, you tell them that, you know, I don't like it when you do that, or don't tolerate it. Be nice when you tell this person, if it is a person that's done it. Express yourself. Leos, you guys are the lion, and you're like a cat, you know? If you ever notice, especially with the female cats, we had cats growing up. They would rub up against your leg and purr, and their tail's all up, you know, and while they're rubbing up your leg, you know, they're all like friendly, and then you lean down to go pet them, and the cat swats you, and it's almost like the cat's telling you, look, don't touch. Leos, you guys can have that tendency where everything's all good, and then suddenly something pisses you off, and you snap. So just try not to do that if that's another person. Instead of snapping, just take a few deep breaths, and because with the Eight of Swords here, there's some worry, so you might say something that you may regret later. I don't think you guys, Leos, you're like the fire signs. We tend not to regret what we say, but it's how we say it. So forewarned is forearmed, right? But I really feel like you guys are going to do a great job with this, with the cards you have. It's quite positive, and you seem like you're focused on work, well, that's your job, or work on yourselves. You guys are doing a great job at it right now. So, like I said, pat yourselves on the back. With the Eight of Swords, this is some of you could be feeling a little depressed, anxiety, worry. The card that's crossing that is the Six of Swords, so you really have nothing to worry about. Maybe it was something you said to somebody and you're worried about it. If that's the case, just apologize. It takes a bigger person to admit when they're wrong than it does to pretend like nothing happened, because you're only fooling yourself if you do that. And it shows a lot of strength and courage to apologize to somebody. So, with the Eight of Swords, it's feeling restricted by fear, being withdrawn. Leos, with this being your overall energy, you guys are going to be on the move. You have a lot of working hard cards too. So if you need time to yourself, take that time to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Understand that, yeah, you can get a lot done, but take that time to rest and recuperate in between, especially the first week. Maybe some of you guys were on a vacation, or need a vacation with this here. Some of you could be moving over water. Yeah, just be patient with yourself. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. It's not a big deal, you know. You live and learn, and you're going to be making many more mistakes, so it's part of growing. Yeah, I really feel like this is more of unnecessary worry. If you are worried, get in touch with nature. Do some meditation, some yoga. Yoga is really good for relaxing. Go to the spa, even treat yourself to something. The card that's crossing that is the Six of Swords. And with the Six of Swords, it's harmony after strain. Could be a trip over water. It doesn't have to be long distance. It can be short distance. Maybe some of you guys want to go to a cottage over by the water. Leos, you guys are like a lion, a cat. You need to go out and play. And you guys can tend to play a lot. But I really feel like with these two cards, and because it's your overall energy, Leos, you like your sleep. And I think some of you are a little sleep deprived. So it might be what's causing the worry. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. This little frog here, I always encourage people to look up the spiritual meanings of that. I feel like the first week you guys are going to be quite emotional. And if that's the case, don't hold it in, express it. If you have to do that alone, cry it out. Maybe some of you need to write stuff out and then burn it afterwards, you know, release those worries. I was watching a video once online, and she said that this lady, she said her grandmother told her whenever she would be worried to write her worries down and then put it in the freezer and literally freeze your worries. I've never tried it, but I actually forgot about that. I wanted to try it, see if it worked, so maybe some of you guys can try that in the first week. But you have nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. The next week we have the Magician, and the Magician card, if you look, this guy's got the universe in his hands. He's got all the ability he needs to create what he wants at his hands. He's emotionally fulfilled. He's mentally, intellectually fulfilled. He's got the materialism he needs. He has the passion and the drive and the stability to proceed. So some of you are trying to manifest something. With the Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles there, you guys are working really hard on manifesting this. So whether that's positive thinking you need to do to manifest it, you guys are going to, because positive thinking has a lot to do with manifestation. What we think about, we bring about. So maybe that first week was a little emotional for you, but the second week you guys are going to manifest some sort of positivity in your life. The Magician, he makes magic happen, so maybe there's going to be a little magic in the air the second week or in the middle of the month at some point around Valentine's Day. Some of you could be working really hard on a job, on a relationship, and what you were worried about, you're going to realize things are going to flip around and you had no need to worry. Yeah. And if you see this guy, he's got an intense look. He's quite serious, so don't be so serious, Leos. You guys in general, you're not. So if there's something you're trying to create, whether that's you have a new idea and you're trying to develop it, with the Eight of Pentacles there, it's suggesting that it's going to take time. It's hard work and dedication you're going to need. This card also suggests that you need to study, and Mercury being in retrograde until, I believe, the 11th. Up until the 11th, when Mercury goes retrograde, it's a good time for studying. So I do that up until the 11th. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, it can represent a new job. Maybe some of you are gonna get find a new job that you like. Maybe you're trying to create a new business. It's some sort of money-making adventure, or venture, sorry. It's talent too. Like this is done from self. Like, and you have the Queen of Wands here, so and the Queen of Wands, she's an idea person, very good at ideas, and maybe you're gonna create an idea. I have a sister, and she's a Leo, and she makes these. They're really cool. Maybe she doesn't sell them online or something, but maybe I'll suggest for her to do that. They're called spirit hats, and it's really neat. They're quite cute. They're like these little animal toques that you put on, and it's just something she does as a hobby, but I'll have to talk to her and see how that's going. I completely forgot about that. She hasn't done them in a while either. And she's an adult. She's 26, but I just think it's adorable. She'll always be my little sister, you know? Like, I'll always see her as that 8-year-old girl, so when she creates something, I think of it as cute, and I guess she might get offended by that, but hopefully she knows it comes from the right place. For the next card we have the Moon. And the Moon is about the unconscious, the unknown, paying attention to your dreams. Maybe a passion might come to you in your dream. Also, Cancer stands out in this card. Maybe this new business idea in the time of Cancer, it's going to be fully manifested for you. Just take your time and study. For some of you, for not all of you, some of you might have a Cancer in your life. Who's quite emotional right now. If you see this card though, with the light shooting up and like the globe there, to me it represents the unconscious, so what is unknown, paying attention to your dreams, because they might be trying to make you realize something. They might even try to give you that idea. Yeah. So I'm just going to stop the video and do a part 2. I can only upload 15 minutes at a time, so I'll see you in part 2.